Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you so much for being here. So today we are doing a very simple morning skincare routine, what I'm currently using and some of my favorite products from the past couple months. A lot of the products that we're going to talk about here are things that I talked about in my 2021 skincare favorites video because I'm just very loyal, and one of my beauty resolutions for the year is to use up the products that I have, especially when it comes to skincare, which I talked about in my last video. I can link that down below. I have had really great success with using these products to hydrate, moisturize, strengthen my skin, and protect it from the sun. It does not have to be a crazy big routine for you to have healthy, supple skin, but knowing me, I am extra, I'm a little bougie, and I like to do it. I like to do it all. This is actually the end of the skincare routine because I had to start it right away because I hate doing my skincare on dry skin. So now we're filming the intro, so let me show you a little bit of what it looks like. She's looking glowy, dewy, but not too dewy. She's not looking greasy, and that's important. I do have a tinted SPF on, we'll get to that, but there's still a little bit of my redness showing through. I'm not doing anything crazy today, so I'm just looking for a nice base. So if you're curious about the skincare routine, keep watching, and also don't forget to subscribe. We talk about skincare, makeup, mental health, vlogging, a little bit of fashion, we do hauls, we talk about Sephora. I mean, we kind of do it all, and I would love to have you subscribe. Okay, so since I did most of this in the shower, I want to tell you the cleanser that I used, which is the La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. This is amazing for people who have oily skin and who want to still wash their face in the morning. It's also great for dry skin year-round, but specifically for me, I like to wash my face in the morning with something that's not stripping, and this is absolutely beautiful. I just keep it in the shower. Amazing. So this has already been done, and it's time to add some hydration to the face. I mentioned in my last video that I have been trying to go through products sort of one at a time, and the first one that I mentioned was a hyaluronic acid and peptide serum. This is the Skin Farm Youth Serum, which is hyaluronic acid and peptides. It is the first thing that I put on my face on damp skin. So before this one, I was using the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Serum, which they're very similar, and it's really just those ingredients that work super well on my skin that I like to use first thing out of the shower. My skin loves peptides and my skin loves hyaluronic acid. So I just put that on damp skin to really make sure I can get as much moisture as possible. And I'll also put it down my neck. I like that serum, and I got it from Skin Farm when I got a procedure done there. I got a micro needle facial, which I have a video about on Instagram that I can link down below. But I do think this particular serum is pretty overpriced for what it is, and you could easily get the Glass Skin Serum from Peach and Lily to have that same effect. But I really just like starting off with something that is really hydrating, not necessarily moisturizing, but hydrating. Once I go through this one, I'll probably go back to my Peach and Lily one because I have a jumbo size waiting for me, but this one works just as well while I'm going through it. Since we've got the hydrating step down, the next step is going to be a moisturizing step. This is the Monday Born Source Essence. This is a hydrating essence with 79% Centella Asiatica extract. This was my favorite, I don't know what I listed it at, toner essence in my 2021 skincare routine. And if I have to be honest, I would say it's probably my favorite skincare product of the entire year. Like, it's just so beautiful. I'm actually almost out of this. I have like maybe 1 or 2 more drops left, but I already have a backup. It's just a beautiful, like, milky hydrating essence that to me feels a little bit better than the Cream Skin from Laneige. But if you like the Cream Skin from Laneige, you're gonna like this product. And I've mentioned before that Monday Born as a brand, they do drops. So what that means is this product is sold and then made. So they don't overproduce their products before they sell them, if that makes sense. Like, they don't want their products to be sitting on a shelf for multiple weeks or months before someone buys it. So you know when you buy this product that it had just been made and it's super fresh. So because of that, it's not available all the time, which is really unfortunate because I love this so much and I love giving it as a recommendation. But I got a backup already from the last drop, and I just highly recommend that you follow them on Instagram. Sorry, I have a hair. And check out their drops because their other products are very good as well. Can we talk about how luxurious it feels to drink out of a glass straw? In the summertime, after I do wash my face, hydrate, and moisturize it with that sort of serum or essence, I usually just go straight in with an SPF to use as my moisturizer and as my SPF. But because it's winter out and it's really cold and my skin is really dry and I feel like I'm getting flakes around my mouth, I have been adding in a moisturizer before my SPF, and I'm between the two of these right now. This is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer. Super duper lightweight, and if you like the Glass Skin Serum, you'll love this. It's very, very similar, but it's just a little bit thicker and in a moisturizer form. So on my days where I'm like not feeling super dry, I'll use this. But this is new to me and I've been loving it. This is the new In Beauty Project moisturizer. It's called the 10+10 Moisturizer, and it's really, really nice. They sent this to me last month, and it has an amazing ingredient breakdown. It has ceramides, peptides, squalene, but it also has a 10% vitamin C complex. So I feel like this is a really great way to use vitamin C in your routine without having to use a specific vitamin C product, especially if you're someone like me who has super sensitive skin. It has a really nice, like, lightweight cream texture to it. It's not too heavy and it's not too light, which is why I like using it in the morning, because I feel like it sits really well under my SPF. I'm doing this really fast because, to be honest, I do my skincare routine very quickly in the morning. In the evenings, I take my time, but in the mornings, I'm like, I just want to look glowy and dewy and get out the door or do whatever I'm doing. That's part of it, and the other part of it is that I love applying my skincare to damp skin, like from the beginning to the end. And so the fact that I am filming this video and talking about the steps in between is like causing me so much anxiety because my skin feels dry in between each step, and I'm like,
No. She needs to be moist. She needs to be damp until the very end.
And I do think it makes a huge difference. Like, when I apply my skincare to dry skin, it just doesn't feel good. Like, it doesn't feel like it's soaked in the same way as when I apply it to damp skin. So I don't know, I'm just strange like that. I also really am trying to bring things down to my neck, if you haven't noticed, this year especially, because one of my goals for 2020 is to figure out this whole tech neck situation. Did I just say 2020? Like, these lines that go across our neck from us constantly being down, looking down at our phone, at our computers. And I know that everyone has them, but I would like to minimize them as I get older because I feel like they are quite prevalent once you get older. And so I did get, when I got that microderm treatment, I got it all the way down my neck. I'm applying all of my skincare down my neck and onto my chest, especially SPF, to keep from these getting like any worse. And I feel like your neck is one of the first places that you can really tell there are signs of aging, so protect the neck. Now, my next step would be SPF, and I honestly change up what SPF I use almost daily depending on what I'm doing that day, if I'm wearing makeup, what the weather is like. But consistently in the past month, I've been through like 1 or 2 different options. These are the 2 that I have been trying to use up or use through. So obviously this is the Say Beauty Sun Visor. This is a mineral SPF. You guys know I just prefer mineral sunscreens. And this is a broad spectrum SPF 35. It's like a sheer moisturizer on my skin tone. Super glowy, and this was also my favorite SPF of 2021. It's just a very strange consistency. A lot of people say it feels greasy, but to me, on my dry skin in the winter, it dries down beautifully and leaves a very glowy finish with no coverage. So if I'm feeling like a day where I actually want to use makeup or I'm testing a coverage product, I'll use this because I don't want to use something with coverage if I'm going to try makeup on later. Now, you guys know that I'm obsessed with the Flex Shield from Color Science. I love it so much. It's got really beautiful coverage for a tinted SPF, but that is at my new house. So I've been testing this tinted SPF from Skin Farm again. This is when I got that treatment. I picked this up as well. This is their SPF 44, 100% mineral, and it's also tinted, and it is a perfect tint for my skin tone. So I'm going to use this today because I'm not doing any makeup today because it is snowing out and I just have no desire. You can see that it is like a very nice light to medium skin tint. I would say this is probably too dark for people with light skin and way too light for people with dark skin. And I am that perfect kind of middle light medium shade where this works. I really don't like the fact that it only comes in 1 shade because obviously that really narrows down the amount of people that can use it, but I really like it. It's gorgeous. If you have a similar skin tone to me, I think you would love it. I've also heard that Skin Farm products and dermatology dermatology, like DRM, dermatology products are identical. And I have to say, like, the packaging is almost the same. They have this exact product, but instead of SPF 44, I think it's like 42 or 46. Like, everything is almost identical, which I'm like, how is that possible? Like, who's copying who? I have no idea. But this does offer a little bit of coverage, and I think the difference between this one to me and other tinted SPFs is that it provides coverage, but it feels like a lightweight lotion. Whereas a lot of the tinted SPFs that I use either feel a little bit heavy, feel like makeup, or like in the Flex scenario, has a lot of coverage. So you kind of have to figure out which one is best for what days. But this one is a great everyday SPF with coverage for people who just want a little bit. Like, it kind of helps with my redness, but my skin is still showing through. It's great for people who just want to like go out, get your, you know, errands done or whatever, but still look completely natural. This is crazy expensive. It's also water and sweat resistant for up to 40 minutes, but it comes with 2.1 ounces, which is quite a bit. Yeah, my sun visor from Say comes with 1.35. I would say a typical SPF is usually like 1 to 2 ounces. So that's a little bit more, but it's still crazy expensive. So if you're not someone who wants to spend like upwards of $40 to $100 on skincare, like, obviously feel free to skip it, but I just wanted to mention it because it is something that I've been using, and because I have it, I'd like to use it up. But it does look, you know, quite glowy, but again, you can see I still have my normal redness that comes through. So that is what I'm gonna be wearing today. And of course I do, you know, I mess with what SPF I'm wearing all the time. Sometimes I'm wearing a mineral, sometimes I'm wearing a chemical, but I would say in the winter months, I'm definitely more of a mineral SPF person. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. Being 100% with you, I am hungover today. I was at a wedding last night, which was super fun, but because of that, I'm like super puffy and just like generally blah. So I have been using this product from Tarte. It's something I purchased because, I don't know if you've ever tried the Tula eye sticks that are like supposed to brighten your eyes. I didn't like them at all. I had the blue one and it just like looked so strange to me. So I saw that Tarte came out with one from their skincare brand, which is called Awake, which actually has some pretty good stuff. And this is the Sunshine Stick. And it's also meant to be used under your eyes. And it has like an immediate cooling effect with a bit of like a sheen. You see that? This could also be used sort of as like a highlighter, but I just don't like the consistency for that. But I literally just do like 1 or 2 swipes under my eyes and on top of my eyelids. And I feel like it adds a little bit of glow under your eyes, which I personally think wakes you up a little bit and helps distract from your dark under eyes. And then it also gives you a little bit of a cooling effect, which helps me wake up. Do I love this? No. Would I recommend it? I guess. Like, I'm not crazy about it. I don't think anything has really been like, wow, my eyes look amazing. Like, I have not found that product yet, except for in my nighttime eye cream, which was in my favorites of 2021, which is the one from Color Science. Like, that one I have noticed a huge difference in my eyes, but when it comes to like the morning puff that you get, there's not a lot that I found. And I will say this product, it's super thin and sort of dries down, so you don't have this really thick layer of an eye cream or something that's gonna pill under your eyes. It's just like a nice thin layer that kind of is cooling. I'm gonna use it up because I bought it, but I don't think I would buy it again, but it is nice while I have it, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I like it or not. And also on days where I feel like I just want to look kind of put together, which is not today. I'm literally sitting on the couch all day, but I'll use the In Beauty Project Face Glaze, which is a skincare makeup hybrid highlighter, and I'll just add it to the high points of my face as if I were doing my makeup with a highlighter, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is the new packaging, so it's actually in a squeeze tube, which is amazing, and it is infused with squalene, ceramides, hyaluronic acid. So it's a really beautiful skincare makeup hybrid. It's probably my favorite skincare makeup hybrid, and you could honestly use it all over the face if you wanted as like a makeup primer. So gorgeous, but I'm lazy today, so I'm not gonna do that. My lips are feeling drier by the second, so I'm going to apply my Sugar Rush lip balm. And I know, like, at a certain point you guys are like, are you gonna use anything new? No, I'm not, especially when it comes to lips, because this is the best lip balm I have ever tried, and there are so many of you who I know have heard me talk about this and still haven't bought it, and I have to ask you why, because the comments that I get from people when they actually take the plunge and purchase this, they're like, oh my god, I've had this on all day, and I've only reapplied once and my lips feel like cushiony, perfect clouds. This is the best lip balm I've ever tried, and if they ever discontinue it, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's so good. Do I love the packaging? No, it's a big chunky block. Does it work amazingly well? Yes. Like, please, if you're gonna buy anything from this video, try this. And like, then you'll trust me. Then you'll trust me because this is so freaking good. You know I gotta take my little spoolie and brush through these bushy brows. And there you have it. That is my very quick, easy morning routine for someone with sensitive skin, acne-prone skin. You've got a moisturizing and hydrating essence in there to really lock in all of the water from when you washed your face. You've got a really nice moisturizer that's gonna help occlude your skin barrier, but also give you a little bit of vitamin C for brightening. And then of course, a beautiful SPF of your choice to help protect from the sun. And if that's too much for you, you could easily just do cleanse, moisturize, SPF, or even cleanse, SPF. Whatever works best for you and something that's gonna motivate you to put on your SPF every single day. Let me know if you have any questions about the products we talked about today. I definitely wanna do my new evening skincare routine, especially since I've been on my new retinol game and I am using the Peace Out Retinol Face Stick. We'll definitely talk about that. I'm just kind of in between right now with our house, so half of my skincare is there and half of it's here. We're getting pictures done in a few days too, so it's like everything's a mess. Okay, I'm gonna go dry my hair, put on my pajamas, and lay on the couch all day. Love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video really soon. Bye!